Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today we will be recapping the Grammys. Everything that went down we will go over. And yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna go over my predictions, what I got right, what I got wrong, just about now. Best Bluegrass Album went to Billy Strings. I predicted it, and I wanted it to win, so that's good. Best Rap Album, I predicted it, and I wanted it to win. Alligator Bites Never Heal by Doechii. She also had a hell of a performance, probably one of the best of the night. I think it was so deserved. Some do argue that the future Metro Boomin project, We Don't Trust You, should be there, but I just don't think it's very inventive. Like Alligator Bites Never Heal, it really has a lot to it. It's more like diverse sonically, and it's not just the same trap over and over again. And I'm really excited to hear what Doechii has coming out next. And another thing is We Don't Trust You. They released We Still Don't Trust You after that, but no one really liked it and talked about it. So I think that just shows a little bit why Alligator Bites Never Heal should have won. Best Rap Song, it was Not Like Us. Not Like Us, Kendrick Lamar took out the broom and he swept every single category he was in. Is that a good thing? I thought it was great for Song of the Year and Record of the Year. But there's one category that I'm kind of pissed he won. I predicted this. I wanted Like That to win. I think Like That is way better of a song than Not Like Us. But Not Like Us is still a classic. Best Rap Performance, I guessed Like That. Just because I thought it was very energetic from everyone. But it was Not Like Us. So not really upset about that. I wanted Nissan Altima to win by Doechii, but I can forgive it because she got Album of the Year, Rap Album of the Year. Best Progressive R&B Album, I predicted it was Why Lawed by NX Worries. I wanted Bando Stone in the New World, but that was just never going to happen. It's too strange for the Grammys to pick. Best R&B Song, I guess Saturn, and it was Saturn. Best R&B Performance was not Saturn, but I did guess Saturn. Yeah. Best Alternative Music Performance, it wasn't Neon Pill like I expected, nor was it the one I wanted to win, Starburster. I'll talk about that one a little later, maybe. Best Rock Album, it was Hackney Diamonds by the Rolling Stones, which is insane because that album is not that good. The Rolling Stones are not that good. They never were good. Stop believing that. And it should have gone to No Name. I still don't know why they did that. Still kind of makes me upset. Best Rock Song, I Don't Care. Best Rock Performance, it went to Now and Then, which I am very, very glad that the Beatles can still get recognition like 60 years later. 70 years later sometime. Just way after their heyday. They're still getting the love they deserve. I just really appreciate that. And yeah, it's just from the Academy, and older people, like adults, they believe that Now and Then should have gotten it and stuff. I just wish kids would listen to this. The Beatles are the greatest band of all time for a reason. They have more than one perfect album for a reason. Yeah, everyone just needs to listen to the Beatles. Best Dance Pop Recording, I guessed Yes and, which isn't right. It did go to Von Dutch, which I thought should win. So that's pretty good, at least. And then Best Dance/Electronic Recording went to Neverender by Justice featuring Tame Impala. When it should have gone to Witchy or Leave Me Alone. Oh well. Best Pop Vocal Album. I guessed Short and Sweet, and it went to Short and Sweet, and I believe Sabrina is very deserving of that. Best pop duo / group performance, I guessed Us by Gracie Abrams. She probably should have gotten something, because I know a lot of people like her, and like, she didn't get any representation really, and Taylor didn't get any representation really, which I like, because they're moving away from the Taylor era, for lack of a better term. So yeah, it went to Die With A Smile, which is who I wanted to win. Yeah. Best pop solo performance, I guessed Birds of a Feather. Billie went home with nothing. I don't think Billie Eilish is really good. I don't know if she was ever good. Well, I mean, I liked her early stuff. I liked Bad Guy and like Ocean Eyes. But now I just think she's too commercial, and that's not what she's like. It's not what she's made for. Yeah. I thought Good Luck Babe should have won, but it didn't. Yeah. Best New Artist, I guess Sabrina Carpenter. And then I thought Doechii should win. But it went to someone that's probably even more deserving of it. It went to Chappell Roan. Chappell Roan, really good. Her songwriting, excellent. Her singing style, very, very strange. And I like what she represents. She's just nice and different. And she had a hell of a speech. I'll talk about that later. Song of the Year, I thought Not Like Us should win. And Not Like Us did win. They brought out the broom. And then prediction was Please, 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 which I'm glad Not Like Us won. Album of the Year, I don't want to talk about. I'm real pissed. Beyonce, that was not the album of the year. I'm glad she got something, and she deserves something. But for the Beyonce country album, I don't know what we're doing. Like, you guys made your mistake. You should have just laid in your bed and not ever given Beyonce album of the year. Brat was just so good. And I realized New Blue Sun had no chance. But I think that was way better than Beyonce. Any of the albums that were up for it are better than Cowboy Carter, except for the Taylor Swift project. Yeah. And then lastly, record of the year, I guessed Texas Hold'em. I said Now and Then should win, but I'm glad that Kenny brought out the broom. Can't wait to hear him perform at the Super Bowl. That's gonna be so fun. Yeah. And then, gotta mention, to all you racing fans, Daytona 500, we're getting real close to Daytona Day. Alright, and then, best music video. This is what I'm real pissed about. Not Like Us was the best song up for it. I really like Taylor Swift by A$AP Rocky that's playing right now. Not Like Us is a better song, but it's just about the music video. And I don't know if they realized how creative Taylor Swift was and how good that video really is. Go give it a watch, please. It went to Not Like Us, which, I mean, yeah, I guess the video's fine. Featuring a lot of, like, LA staples. Oh, Taylor Swift was so good. And I think they filmed it in, like, 2021, 2022 in Ukraine, which was really cool. It's just so random, so good. But, yeah, those are my qualms. Those are my predictions. And now let's get into some takeaways. All right, takeaway number 1. I have to listen to St. Vincent. I don't know who that is. Never heard a single song by them. But she dominated the rock categories this year. And I really should just get into their music. The Grammys need to award creativity more, especially for music video, like I was saying. And then R&B too. Like, the progressive R&B album. I feel like that should be a more important category. I need to listen to country more for next year. A lot more, because I want to touch on those topics too. Beyonce did deserve country album of the year, I guess, just because nothing else was the best that was up for that, except Zach Bryan. I don't know where he was on there. I love some of Zach Bryan's stuff. Great American Bar Scene, excellent album. I don't know why it wasn't up for anything. That Quincy Jones tribute was amazing. So deserving for the man that just passed. He was so good, guys. He did so much work behind the scenes that you don't know about. Anyone that can work with Frank Sinatra and Michael Jackson, insane. Okay, add some indie categories. I talked about this last time. They need to do something more for the indie subgenre. Yeah, like Charm by Clairo. I heard that one's really good, and that got nothing. I'd love to see Quadeca get a Grammy, but that's just never gonna happen. And then the commercials were fantastic. I didn't realize how good the commercials were. I really liked the espresso one, the Sabrina Carpenter espresso one for Dunkin' Donuts. That one was really funny. And then the Yeezy one, the Yeezy one with the Yeezy website reopening, that one was crazy. I'm not gonna talk about Kanye. I don't think he should be parading around his wife like that, but oh well. And it had some bully info, and we now know that it's releasing on June 15th, which is Northwest's birthday, I think. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, and it's going to use a lot of AI. I have some strong opinions about AI, but I'll get into that some other day. The LA small business commercials, I really appreciated that. After the fires, they need some added stuff. The mustard one, the Heinz one, that's probably teasing something that'll come out on for the Super Bowl, so that's cool. And the Brat one with Matthew McConaughey, that one was funny. My top performances were the Michael Jackson, I think Victoria Monet did that one. She was excellent as MJ. The various Brat tunes with Charlie, starting outside of the stadium and then getting on stage. I thought it was weird what she did with the underwear, but I don't really. But it's creative, I guess. And then Doechie's performance, incredible. You will be hearing her name a lot more in this decade. Benson Boone's backflip, that was really cool. The social topics that were talked about were incredible. Like trans rights. Trans people are people too. They need rights. The music industry monopolies that Chappell Roan talked about, I thought her speech was really good. And then like the female empowerment with like Doechii, that was really nice. And then lastly, Trevor Noah was incredible. I've never realized like how much the host actually does. I thought it was kind of pointless that they've had a host. And yeah, I just think he did well. I know he hasn't done the best in previous years, but this year he was pretty good. His jokes were actually funny, but they were really edgy, especially with like talking about heated debates in America today. Yeah, like the migrant crisis and stuff. So guys, that was me talking about the Grammys. See you guys eventually. Have a nice day. Subscribe if you'd like. Leave a like if you'd like. And have a nice day. Bye, guys.